Most High God, please block anybody trying to interfere with this reading. Do step in and deliver your messages to we, your children. That the mainstream news media have been either intimidated into not telling us, or they just took payments for not telling us because they're part of this worldwide evil plot against we the people. You know, it's okay. We're gonna find out anyway. We don't need you to do your jobs. We don't need you to uphold your allegiance to what you signed up to do. You know, it's all right. We'll take it from here. No problemo. You can continue to spread the lies that these major corporations are paying you to spread. Okay? Have fun. We don't mind. It's all right. To each their own. You know? The bright side is you'll still get paid to do your evil deeds. The dark side is we're going to find out the truth that y'all are trying to hide from us. Anyway. So I don't know what that means for your pay, dear journalist, who is not really a journalist, but is just a propagandist. I think that eventually they'll stop paying you. I think there's going to come a time when they're going to stop paying you because the lies that they're paying you to spread at the moment isn't working. It's a dog-eat-dog world. What can I say? All right, Most High God, we thank you so very much for everything. We thank you for your presence. We've been awaiting your arrival. Well, I know you've always been here, but we've been awaiting these moments for our whole lives, where we will start seeing the crumbling of the system that's been keeping us down and oppressed. They've just been abusing us, Lord. You saw it all. We can't take it anymore. We deserve better. And I know you feel the same. So we thank you very much for coming in to clean up this shit. Hello. Yeah. All right, Mosai, what do you want to tell us about today that the mainstream news media don't want to tell us for whatever their reasons are? Let's make these people mad again. Boo-hoo, bitches. We've cried enough. Your turn. We've cried enough, bitches. Now it's your turn. Woo! Okay, I feel one more. Alrighty then. Come out of her, my people. You need to leave this evil organization, because if you don't leave, we're going to fuck you up with it. Anybody still found in allegiance with this evil system is going to get fucked up. Because we fucking it up. Okay? You've been warned. Again. And again 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 and again. And then suddenly, the whole world come crumbling down. You didn't listen. Oh. It's time for many of you to change your jobs. If you know that your job is one that forces you into corruption, it's time that you change your career. We're not taking any excuses. We gonna fuck you up if you're helping these motherfuckers to fuck us up. Are you understanding me? Yeah, good. It's time to move around. We're not taking any excuses. We don't give a fuck. Whatever stupid excuse makes you remain a part of this evil organization, blame that for when you're getting fucked up. So in the future, when you're telling your story to your grandkids or your kids, or you're reliving the story in your mind, know that it was your stupid decision, okay? Because you were too afraid to make this change. You didn't want to change your financial status. You didn't want to downgrade, and changing careers would mean you can't live the lifestyle that you've grown so used to. We don't give a fuck. Welcome to our world. We the people can't live the lifestyle that we deserve. Because of the people who pay you your paycheck. Mr. and Mrs. Every fucking body who is a part of this evil organization that's keeping us down. The system. We've had to endure what you're about to go through, by will or by force, for all our lives. And then you look at us with your dirty money and your clothes that's bought with dirty money, and your shoes, your expensive shoes that's bought with dirty money, living in your expensive house that's bought with dirty money, driving your expensive car that's bought with dirty money, and you tell yourself that you're better than us. We're fucking peasants. With your dirty ass. Pedophiles and murderers and thieves. And all the other characteristic traits that I didn't mention. Time that y'all change your jobs. If you don't want to get fucked up with the rest of these people who choose to uphold this evil system, you better leave. Disappear. Stop playing part in it. About the revolution will not be televised. Yes, it will. Yes, it is. subject matter of this part of the message. We've got rejection. I got dry hands. Started off good. And then the cards just suck all the moisture out my hands. I wonder why. Okay, we got the messages recovery, but because it fell, I'm gonna check to see if it's meant to be interpreted this way or that way, okay? Or even maybe this way. This way. Okay, it's in the upright. So we got recovery. Okay. And the subject matter was rejection. Huh. So something or someone, could be a group of people, something that was, well, that they were trying to reject, there's a recovery. We're going to find out what that's about soon. And this is something that the mainstream news media is supposed to be telling us, but they neglect to do so. But we the people need to know. Viva la people! I think that made sense. I meant to say long live the people. The good people. All right, so the underlying issue, we got gossip is a facade. Okay, so somebody's talking shit. Okay, so there's something that they're saying they want us to believe that it's being rejected, when really and truly everything is going smoothly behind the scenes. And seeing this card come out next, we're gonna get to, well, this deck coming out next is gonna, I feel this is gonna reveal to us what exactly is being spoken about. Okay, so there's news going around saying that something is being rejected or something is not working, but really and truly it is working quite smoothly. Okay, so all the talk that we've been hearing has been lies, a facade. They're talking shite. Okay, let's read on. We've got creation, renewal. You see? So what's taking place is a new beginning in whatever this here is. It's a cleanup time. It's being made anew, okay? And we are making it into what we want it to be, whatever this is. There's a renewal. So something that once was, it's being dismantled and reconstructed better, okay? Because there's recovery. All right, hang on, my nose again. Y'all know how it is. Well, my regular viewers, I don't care. I'm still doing better than you. This is the new news, motherfuckers. Okay, since you don't want to do your job, I'll do it for you. So we got creation, renewal, and we got miracle. So by any means, it's going to happen. Whether people understand how it's happening or not is irrelevant. It's going to happen. This recovery is happening, okay? And nobody can stop it. We got instinct, mysticism, exactly. You don't need to know how it's happening, just know that God is working for us. God has its servants everywhere, like myself, that's making this world into a better place. Whatever is not supposed to be rejected, it's not going to be rejected. This is the season for we the people. All you haters can't do nothing about it, motherfucker. So yeah, this quest, the challenge of expansion, growth for we the people, creating a better system. We have gratitude. Yes, we are happy. You see, for growth. And soulmate. So this talks of friendships, this talk of collaboration, this talks of people getting along. This talks about love. Okay? We are our neighbor's keeper. We got perception. Ooh, who's this? Somebody's insecure. Oh my god. And we got passion, discovery, victim, perseverance. Yeah, motherfuckers, y'all can't kill us. So I'm getting that this is about this state of being for we the people. Whatever you think you know about what's happening, if it's not the fact that we are actually winning, you need to discard of that thought. Okay? No matter what sufferation, no matter what hardship, because sometimes you gotta suffer before it gets better. Okay? Everybody's going through it. But just like we made it through COVID, we can make it through any fucking thing. Okay? We're doing great. God wants us to know that we are doing great. And our oppressors, they perceived us as being insecure. They didn't know that we had resilience. They didn't know that we have tenacity. They didn't know we're made out of tough stuff. So don't believe the propaganda that they're talking about if they want to talk about disunity and disharmony and all this shit. There's no more racism. Not among real people. Real people know that we're all in this shit together and we have to work it the fuck out because we are not going to lose this. Losing is not part of the plan. Our plan is to overcome and be great again. Everywhere. Okay? Everybody's looking for a brighter tomorrow. There's nobody here that actually want to quit. We are the fighters. So this reading is talking to those of us who are willing to stand up and create the better tomorrow that we deserve for ourselves, and those who love us, and those who we love. Those who just treat us good, you know, good versus evil, and good is winning. And they thought that they thought that we would be insecure, but they're recognizing that the victims, which would be us, are actually persevering. We some strong motherfuckers. Grrr. Look, vanity. We can still create a better, we can still create a good situation. So it's like we're still enjoying life. You know? With or without all of the vain shit. Vanity, completion, but we still have joy. We make the best out of whatever we got. We just gonna make that shit work. So right now, it's like almost everybody's in their masculine energy where, yeah, we gonna get this shit. We are going to look at our lives, yeah, joy in abundance. Look at that, not even a little bit of joy. You see, they thought they'd be seeing us crying and upset and cussing government and all type of shit. Nah, bitches, we don't have to cuss you. That's what nature's going to do. Okay, we gonna do what we the people have to do to make our situation as best as possible for our communities. And then we gonna read the story and watch on TikTok and Facebook and wherever the little clips come up of where the people them, nature inspired the people them to get rid of all the corrupted individuals that's trying to make our lives a living hell. Okay, and I'll also be coming on here, and the other readers like myself, and tell y'all or tell us, because I this is new to me too. It'll be telling us exactly what is going on in the world, the shit that they don't want us to know. They don't want us to know that we fucking winning, people. So that means we need to keep going. Okay, because we still got joy and abundance, even though we don't have the vanity. So we don't have all the we don't have access to the name brand clothes and being able to pay for fancy cars, or all the material shit. We're starting to realize and prioritize what is truly important. So this is what I'm saying. You see, in times of difficulty, we don't need to be so quick to be all mad and shit. Just, it's an opportunity, because now this is an opportunity for us to get to know people again. Okay, I feel like this horrible situation that the government think was going to break us is actually, for those who think positively and those who are go-getters, is actually making us more efficient, and is strengthening our bonds with those who we choose to collaborate with in these times. You know what I'm saying? And now is a great time to teach your children about what the government actually is. Now is not time for you to protect your children from knowing the truth of why mommy and daddy don't have money like that anymore. You need to let them know, even if they don't completely understand. It is our duty to start to educate them as to what is really true. We live in a system where the prices keep going up and they don't carry up our wages. They have this thing called minimum wage that you can't even live off of, and that's why we have to have 2 and 3 jobs just to survive. Make them know, say, a lot of people have turned to stealing, and tell them the whole story. Make them know, say, what they're seeing, all the niceness that they're seeing, that's not really what life is. And don't be ashamed to tell them that you made some mistakes too. If you spent money in a frivolous way, it's a learning curve for you and for your children. And it's good to make your children know you're not perfect, because sometimes the answers come from the little ones. If you start to speak to them about things that are more mature, you will raise a mature child. They're not too young to understand. That's why so many children behave terribly when they go into the shop and they see something they want and you're telling them no, they can't have it. This is one thing to tell them no, you can't have it, but why? If you have these conversations with your child, you will open up a line of an emotional bond, because they will understand. And you can show them by using their toys to show them, like, now you have, now you don't have. You understand? You can even make fake money and show them what you know about the system and how it actually works. You'd be surprised what these children can understand. Do not limit your children. And remember, even when you were learning about what's really happening, you didn't fully grasp everything, but you took in what you could. And eventually, more made sense. I don't want to lock the blinds because I like the light and I don't like how it's going dark, but we don't have to settle for the darkness today. Sorry. But yeah, it's time that we get our children involved in reality. Stop growing them up on fantasy to think that mommy and daddy and auntie and grandma are rich. Grandma and grandpa, auntie, uncle, cousin, sister, brother, we're not rich. We make a little bit of money and we try to manage it and we use it in a way that will hopefully bring happiness to the people that we love. It doesn't mean that we're rich. We would like to be rich, but there are forces. This system is designed to not allow us to be rich. They're just evil. They have the power to hurt us and they're gonna do it. because they're greedy. They want more than us. And not a little bit more than us. They want plenty, 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 plenty. That's called greed. Start to talk to your children about these things. You'll be happy you did so in the future. Because then they'll be more empathetic towards your situation. And instead of being a nuisance, instead of being a child in times when you need them to understand and work with you, they're gonna actually be working with you because now they understand what mommy and daddy have to deal with. They understand what grandma and grandpa have to deal with. They understand their sister ain't that rich, their brother ain't that rich, auntie, uncle isn't that rich. Whoever their guardian is, they're not that rich. And you be surprised the ideas that these children can come up with that will help us, the adults. Because they haven't been seasoned to this world. So they're not gonna think like us. Their thinking is gonna come from a unique perspective. And if they say something to you that's not a good idea, do not dismiss them. Just let them know I hear what you're saying, but I don't think that's like a great idea. We need to keep thinking. Include them. They're not empty vessels. They're quite intelligent. Because a lot of them know how to manipulate us to get what they want. When they want that cookie from the cupboard, for them to come and be all nice to us, that's emotional manipulation. Because they know that we love them. So they come up all nice to you before they ask you for what. They're smart. Use that intelligence for what we really need to use it for. Test it out and you're going to be surprised. We need to stop thinking our children are too young to be intelligent. Stop it. We are the ones who slow down these children because we're treating them like they're dumb. They're not. You see what China has been doing with their children. You see what Chinese babies, it's not just Chinese babies that could do these incredible things. All babies can do incredible things. We need to start to include them and listen to them more. You'll be surprised at the quality of relationship that you develop with your child. People wonder how me and my daughter get along so good. I'm giving you the formula right now. Okay? So we're winning. Abundance and self-worth. So we even without all the vanity, even without all the vain stuff, we're still happy. We have an abundance of joy, an abundance of self-worth. We still respect ourselves. We still respect each other. We're still working well with each other. You see, what they probably expected was for us to turn into thieves and just get more in our dark energy. But it's like, why? That's not how we're made. That's not who we are. That's who you are. And that's why you assume that that's what we would become. It's understandable. You know, psychology at its most basic. We get it. But you're wrong. We are not like you, evil people. And we don't want to be like you. Maybe we want to be rich like you, but we don't want to get it how you got it. You know what I'm saying? There's a better way. We're going to work towards it. Thank you. So they're too lazy to come up with legitimate, respectable businesses that are also lucrative. You know, anybody who can't do that is because you're lazy-minded. That's why so many people turn to theft when it comes to business. But if you're actually good at what you do, there's gonna come a point in your development of your craft where you can charge how much you want to charge. And that's why I came up with a system, because I can't charge everybody the same price. So I come up with a system where if I'm dealing with a rich customer, I can charge a rich price. If I'm dealing with a poor customer, I'll charge them according to their price bracket using my cards. That's why I did that. Because we need to stop this practice of business being a one size fits all. I really believe so. Because it stops our cash flow. You understand? Let me show you my deck. You need to develop your relationship with the divine and come up with a way, because the divine know who's rich and who's poor. I don't know, but God knows. So when God decides that I'm able to go out and start doing readings, and I want to even apply this to my dreadlock business as well. See, I got cards with small money, and I got cards with big money and cards with big money. So this is when those are like Elon Musk and Donald Trump and them come to me for my services. Yeah, these are the cards that's gonna come out. And when the government people them come to me, yeah, I even got refused job cards because it's like, yeah, don't fuck with that person. I'll be happy to not fuck with that person. And then, yeah, we got just different prices. This is my price deck. Even donate. So you see, I'm even being kind. So sometimes I could do it for free. You know? Yeah, this is how I'm gonna run my business. Because rich people need to pay big money. Okay? We need to stop treating ourselves like slaves. All right? There's no reason why I should be doing a service. It's benefiting the rich man and the poor man the same. But I'm gonna charge the rich man the poor man's price because I'm trying to make my business uh as versatile as possible to include the less fortunate. That's slavery. That's a form of slavery. And I'm not doing it. I don't give a fuck. If you don't like how I run my business, don't come to my shop. It's quite simple. Yeah. And my prices are non-negotiable. So it's either you're going to pay me what I ask you to pay me or you leave. I'm not going to have no discussion with you because I know that I put out great work and that's why you're seeking me out in the first place. So I know I have the upper hand. So it's either you take it or you bumbleclot leave it. Do not waste my time because time is money. As a matter of fact, I want them to pay me to talk to them on the phone. Because you're not going to use my time to talk to me and ask me questions and then you don't make an appointment with me. You're going to pay me for my consultation, period. If you book with me, I'll refund you the consultation fee and deducting it from your total price. You get your money back. But if you're going to call me and ask me a whole bunch of questions and take up 10-15 minutes of your time, of my time, or text me on WhatsApp and I have to be sending all them long fucking texts to explain what I need to explain to you, you're gonna pay me for that. There's a standard consultation fee charge for rich and poor folk. And that's where the similarities end. Rich people need to pay big money. Poor people will charge you according to your budget. Because we understand. That's how I roll. We need to stop this one size fits all business when it comes to business, because these billionaires, these millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires, they be coming to use our services and they're paying pittance for it. Imagine how they look at us. They have a right to look at us like that. Because as in my case, the information that I'm giving is life changing, it's life saving. It's the difference between it's the difference between loss and profit. It's the difference between success and failure. It's the difference between being happy or being sad. It's the difference between having a peace of mind or still being worried, needing answers and not getting them. Pay me for my services. Pay me accordingly, because I'm not a slave. If you're rich, you can afford to pay me properly. If you're poor, you pay me according to your budget. And even if you're rich and God said donate, I'll do it for you for free because God said so. And if you're posing as a poor man and I get $1 million card come out, then it shows who you actually are. So you're a secret millionaire coming here trying to hustle me. My card, my deck, it makes me bypass all that shit. And my prices are non-negotiable. So you either pay me money or you leave. And even if it says pay me $1 million and you don't have $1 million, there's a reason why God is charging you $1 million, because maybe God has been telling you the answers that you're coming to me to waste your money for. Maybe God is trying to get you to listen. So since you want to act like you don't want to listen to your dreams and you don't want to pay attention to the thoughts and what you already know, how about you pay me handsomely for it? You see? So having this deck, it saves me so much stress and I get what I deserve out of the transaction. So I'm never cheating myself, because in business, a lot of the times we cheat ourselves because we have to go according to the market value that we have. But when we are into our craft to the point where we know that we are internationally valuable, we can't be charging them type of prices. It don't make no sense. You're cheating yourself. Millionaires will pay big money. Billionaires will pay big money. Trillionaires will pay big money. Because they like to flaunt their money and their status in our faces. Give me my due. Fuck off. So if you know you got great skills, get paid for it accordingly. Set up a system so you can cater to the poor and cater to the rich when they come at you without you being cheated. These are new times we're in. We can't move forward the way that we've always done things. Okay? It's time to stop playing about our brilliance. Because my reading is for champions. The people that I'm connected to on a soul level, we are champions. We are stars. We are not regular people. Okay? So it's time that you accept that and forget what the world want you to believe about yourself and know who you are. If they don't want to deal with you, you don't have to kiss nobody's ass. God didn't send us here to kiss nobody's ass. God will provide. And you have to know when God is testing you so you don't fail. It's important that you don't fail. Don't give up. God has lifted us on high. Act like you know. Especially if you've suffered long and hard and you've put in a lot of effort to get to your status of excellence, you deserve your pay. Whether you went to school or not, your life's work is your school. The time that you put into learning your craft, that was your schooling. You're self-taught, self-made. Nature taught you. Respect yourself. You had the best teacher. There's no professor better than nature. So there's no reason for you to feel like because you didn't go to Harvard and Oxford and all these quote-unquote prestigious universities that your knowledge base is less valuable. Please. Know yourself. Okay? Respect yourself. A lot of them got book sense. That's as far as it goes. The education system don't want thinkers. They want people who take instructions and do what the fuck we said. Don't ask no questions. That's what the fuck they're looking for. So you must imagine that the quality of education that they're gonna give to these students is nothing to be proud of or feel envious of. They're puppets. That's the reality. Okay? Stop wasting your money on these educational institutions. Yeah, I said it. You end up in debt and still can't find a job. How many people have that story? And now AI is coming to replace a lot of corporate jobs. after you went to college or university and you spent all that money, now you are in debt paying off your student loans, and you had a job in a corporate office, but now they fired you and have put AI in your place. They no longer need you. So who is going to compensate me for that? This is a serious issue in society right now, because the kind of commercials I'm hearing coming out about AI and the things that AI can do, a lot of people's jobs are obsolete. Who is going to fucking reimburse me for the inconvenience? This needs to be looked at from a legal perspective, a moral and legal perspective. And I'm not talking about listening to their shitty laws that's on their law books. Just because they write it, it doesn't make it true. They be writing anything just to shut us up and shut us down. The things that they be writing as law, it don't have no power. Especially if you get into a contract or was fooled into a contract. Because the reports I'm hearing about student loans, and this woman said she's been paying off her student loan for so long, and now somehow, I think because the interest rates were so high, it's like she still has more than what her education cost in the first place to pay off for her student. How is that legal? They have been abusing people left, right, and center, and it's time for it to stop. Period. Later's gonna be greater. I'm gonna enjoy the future, boy. Woo! Our injustice is coming, man. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hang on tight. It's cool. It's cool. Because as far as I'm concerned, all those student debts, they need to just be written off, cleared, kaput. That seems like the fair thing to do, especially in cases where people went to school, spent all their money, got all these student loans that they need to pay for, got into a job, been serving in that job for any period of time, only to be laid off by that employee, that from that employment, because they're being replaced by robots. Somebody fucking owe me, bruv. Many people owe me, as far as I'm concerned. If I find myself in a situation like somebody gonna bomber clot, pay me. If you saw something on your contract that would make your employer exempt from uh from reimbursing you in a situation like that, then they could get away with it. But if they knew that they were sneaking some shit into the contracts, and now you find yourself in a situation like this and you get nothing for it, or they're trying to not make you get anything for it, that was trickery. That's a crime. And y'all need to take that seriously. This is your future. This is your quality of life. And then they just move on with their company because now they have AI. They don't need to worry about humans. They don't need to talk about. They don't need to talk to humans because AI can do all the things that 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 employees were doing. And they just think they're gonna ride off into the sunset and make all this money. Man, somebody go. Please balance me, run me my check. That's wrong. So they think that they have such a brilliant idea to replace all these Uber drivers with AI and replace all these corporate workers with AI and only God knows who else, fast food restaurant workers with AI. Nah, the people shouldn't just accept that any old how. Because if you want to do that, that's fine. But you're going to pay me. Okay? You owe me some kind of money. Y'all need to figure it out. And all these big all these big businesses that just suddenly close down. I've heard reports of people going to their workplace and all of a sudden the shit is closed down. You left work yesterday, you go back to work this morning like you're supposed to. Nobody gave you no heads up, and you reach to the place and the place is locked, and they're telling you that everything is finished, and that's supposed to be okay. Y'all need to sort it out. But God has somebody God has somebody everywhere strategically to deal with each matter as they arise. We gonna soon hear about them. Cause me, I want to be on the legal counsel for the when it comes to the music industry. All those musicians for all those years who keep complaining about not getting their royalties and signing these terrible contracts, and their record labels are able to use their image and their voice in perpetuity and not forever, and you don't have to pay that. Y'all, I can't wait. I'm coming. Expect me. You gonna pay these people. You're going to pay these people their money or their families. So many musicians are complaining, saying how they're broke. Where they need to take accountability, I will make sure that they take accountability, because they need to stop trying to create this impression like they're rich. If you know you don't have no money for a big rotted house, you don't have no business living in a big fucking house to create no image and buying expensive jewelry and expensive cars because you're a fucking star. You're a poor man, you're a poor woman, you should live within your means. And then the music industry want to spend money on their behalf, and then at the end of their contract they have to pay back all those, because that's the contract that they tried to give me, you know. I'm getting a 5-year contract. I'm making music and whatnot with them. They're managing me. They're booking hotels and food and travel and all these things, and I have to pay back for the hotel and the food and the travel and all these things out of my money. And also they're getting paid. Something wrong with the system there. So at the end of it, I'll basically not have nothing, because at the very least, if I'm going to have to pay for my hotel, then I need to decide what hotel I stay at. I need to decide how my money is spent, if that's the case. Because you're not going to book me in a luxury hotel and spend no luxury money on my outfit and my travel and food and whatnot, and then I'm left with nothing, and you're getting your pay. You management is getting your money, and then me, the artist, me, the one who is actually the company. Because if I go on the stage and I do a shitty show, every fucking body who depend on my performance, y'all are gonna go down. So why am I, the artist, the one to get the least of the pie? Are you fucking mad? Make yourself make sense. Y'all are fucking crazy. Just because they got you signed to this and signed to that, it don't mean that you have to honor that shit. Because they were not honorable in the first place when they made you sign those contracts. And I'm talking about right across the board, not just for the music, but for the movie industry, doctors, lawyers, anybody who find themselves trapped in a fucking contract that don't make no sense, especially if you know that you got into it through some trickery. It's null and void, period. And y'all need to stop relying on the system to bring you justice. Y'all need to start to talk to your God to bring you justice. Because you need to take it to the real high court. God won't tell you what to do to get yourself justice. Shit. Being a willing slave. Make yourself make sense. Then they're getting rich off of you. They're fucking up your image and your reputation by telling you what to sing as well. Shit that's not good for your reputation. So even long after you're done doing that career, all that negative shit that they made you put out is still gonna be haunting you and your children and your children's children and your children, and you're getting the smallest piece of the bomber clot pie. Y'all made them music executives fucking abuse you, like seriously, and y'all stayed silent and y'all took the shit. Y'all are gonna take accountability for the roles that you played in your mess, for sure. But they're also gonna take accountability for all the bad business ethics that they have expressed in the situation as well. The who gonna check me culture. Y'all gonna stop it. Who gonna check you? You soon find out. Who gonna stop me? You soon find out. Hold on to your drawers. The who gonna stop me and who gonna check me culture. Who gonna stop me? Who gonna check me? God. And all of God's servants like myself. That's who. Bitch. Yeah. Perfect timing. In true God style. Show off. So the subject matter is God Almighty. We are God's people. We are the winners. If you're not God's people, you're not gonna win this fight. Even if you disagree with the abuse, you need that superpower on your side. Let me tell you that now. We cannot do this without God. The evil people are stronger than us. We can't, but God can. Yeah, I think it's a joke. Let me check these cards because they come out weird. So like this. I want to excite me. Okay, wait. This way. So everything in the ooh. Okay, so we got time in the reverse. That's the message. The subject matter was God. Time in the reverse means there's no more time. Time is now as we speak. Hmm. Emit, isn't it? I just realized time backwards is emit. No? Yeah, emit. And that felt important to me. Hang on. To emit something is to give off something in it. Like my phone's be giving off that fucking poisonous shit. EM. I T. Emit. Give out. To give out. Yeah, heat, light. What does that say? Smell. Yeah, they're fucking with my vision, y'all. Like I said, the shit be getting in my eye. But it's cool. It's a small price to pay for what we're about to accomplish. Give out heat, light, or a smell. And it says utter. Oh, speak. Okay. Okay. Because I knew that felt important. Here to blow the trumpet. Thus saith the Lord. So we got time in the reverse. Then we got rubber in the reverse. So nothing's gonna stick. And then we have Montserrat in the reverse. Now, why is my country here and in the reverse? Okay, the underlying issue, we got Ethiopia, the unconquerable one. And we got chemical. Okay, we got United Nations. And we got Mossad. And we got people. Medicine. And we got the Atlantic Ocean. And we got diamonds. And Rastafarianism. Jefferson 2 is underground. Interesting. We got Christianity, Saint, Muslim, flat earth. And we got water, potassium, and we got drugs and place. And we have India and iron, profit, Kazakhstan energy, Islam, Imam, group, and Jefferson 4. Okay. Okay, we need to talk about this Montserrat in the reverse. So, time in the reverse mean time is now. So the first card was talking about there's actually a recovery. So no matter what you see happening right now, the little guy is winning. The oppressed is winning. Okay. So we got time in the reverse right now. We are winning right now, and we got rubber, and rubber in the reverse. It means that something's gonna stick. So rubber upright mean it bounce off. Rubber in the reverse means something's gonna stick. So, and then we got Montserrat in the reverse as well. So when Montserrat is in the reverse, that means it's not in its right state. It's not in its right mind. Ooh, so this is about Montserrat. Let's see. Let's clarify Montserrat in the reverse first of all, please, Most High. So Montserrat is the tiny Caribbean island that they say I was born in. Okay, not sure if it's true or not. It's what they told me. So I grew up believing that I was a monstration all my life. They took me from my rightful mother. So there's a woman that I grew up with thinking she was my mother when she is not. So knowing that the woman I thought was my mother all my life is not actually my birth mother, it made me wonder, well, what else did they lie to me about? My birth date is a lie. I know those two things. My mother and my birth date is a lie. I was actually born on the 21st of October. They told me I was born on the 18th all my life. Yeah, so Montserrat, at the bottom of the deck, we got you want different things. So that's the subject matter. Well, most certainly. Montserrat people, they're corrupt. They're weak. And that's why shit's gonna stick to them. underlying issue is seduction. Yeah, they're being seduced, kissing the white man's ass when they have no good intentions for them. So Montserrat in the reverse is clarified by expect a miracle. Let's check it. Let's make sure it's meant to be. Feels correct this way. Yeah, I knew it. Expect a miracle in the reverse. Yeah. And we have gold digger, and they are shattered. Oh, there's another card. They are shattered and they deserve it. They can't, Montserrat can't expect a miracle because they are gold diggers. They are shattered and they deserve it. So something that's shattered is something that is not together. So this, like, it's a reading about Montserrat. So Montserrat is in a very horrible situation right now. And right now, they're due a punishment. And it's going to stick. Rubber in the reverse. They can't push this one away. They can't dodge this or anything like that. Okay? And they deserve it. Like I said, they're very evil people. They're very weak. Who's not evil? They're weak. They lack ambition. Their programming is insufficient. You know what I'm saying? They're just weak-minded. I'm just not like them. We got when you've had enough, leave. That's the last card. Leave what? The underlying issue is seduction. You scare them. You are there to learn from each other. So seduction means to be alluring. It's like offering up yourself to someone or to something. Montserrat people think that they are gangsters. They think that they are secret agents. They think that they are brilliant magicians. They think that, yeah, they think that they're like, they think they're gifted and they're not. Okay, so as was revealed in the last reading, when Montserrat when Montserrat came up, even the world domination people, they don't want nothing to do with Montserratians because they can't do the job properly. They drop the Indians and they drop the Montserratians. Okay, so we got, you are there to learn from each other. So Montserrat people scare them. They're like, y'all gonna make us lose. Yeah, y'all need to stop. Yeah. But we got, you're there to learn from each other. So the evil people got something to learn from Montserratians, and Montserratians got something to learn from these evil people who they choose to work for. And this, they deny God, they disrespect God, they pretend to be godly, but they're not. We got love spell, a period of celibacy, celibacy is time to take away yourself. Okay, it's not sex reading, so I don't have to read the bottom bit, but it's time for celibacy. So it's like the Montserratians want to be a part of this evil regime so bad that they're willing to do and behave. They're willing to do what these international evil people do and behave the way that these evil people behave when they're not built for that type of lifestyle. And the evil people are finding them like, y'all are terrible at this kind of energy. Okay, so they're trying to be part of the evil regime, and the evil regime is like, fuck no. Okay, so it's a period of celibacy, and that's what came up in the last reading about Montserrat. It's the same thing. They don't want y'all. You Montserratians, you run away from God and you join this evil regime, but you're no good at it. You're not good at being good, and you're not good at being bad. What the fuck are you? What use are you? Let's read on. So we got fearful, they want to build a life with you. So they so badly want to be part of this evil regime. And we got they're doing their best. Then we got remove them from your future plans. Exactly. Because Montserratians, they're doing their best, but their best is not good enough. Y'all are terrible. All those dream potions that you make and you put in my cigarettes or you put inside of my food and whatnot, why do they have to have those type of effects? I've had dream potions snuck into my food before, and it's just a subtle tea that made me know that I've been hit with a dream potion. When Montserratians make dream potion and I consume it, it make me fart like a mad woman. It make my belly hurt. It make my lips dry. It burn up my mouth. It's like, I'm here. What kind of criminals are you? You're fucking terrible. And I've been talking to you about this for years, and I know you still can't perfect your fucking chemical. See? Chemical. I know you can't perfect your chemistry when it comes to making dream potions. Y'all are terrible magicians. This shit burn up my tongue. It burn up my mouth. My lip just get dry. I'm peeling dead skin off my lip for days. When Montserrat people, it make my armpit smell. It make my belly swell up like me pregnant. I know when Montserrat people were the providers of the dream potion that's been added to whatever it's been added to in my house. I can tell. Of all the people that's been affecting my life with dream potions, absolute worse. By like seriously. Y'all think I was just saying that to be rude to you. I'm not. So now even these evil people that's been paying you a paycheck to do all these things, they don't even want to work with you anymore. And that's what you deserve. Y'all are terrible criminals. Absolute shit. Yeah, they're doing their best. Remove them from your future plans. Walls up for protection. Y'all gonna ruin these people evil regime, bruv. Y'all are bad for business. So this is about Montserrat and its criminal ways. The wannabe criminals of Montserrat. Probably talking to those politicians who want to join that pedophilia ring, and you know all the criminal activity that go on overseas. These Montserratians want to also get involved, like it's something good. So anyway, so yeah, so right now Montserrat get a judgment. Let's look at the rubber in reverse. What kind of judgment? That's what I want to know. What kind of judgment? Okay, let me see. So we got Ethiopia, Chemical, United Nations. So Ethiopia is the unconquerable energy. We got Chemical. Oh, so it's them working on me. Oh, yeah, because that's what they did. They used my own people. They've been utilizing my own people for a very long time to try and bring me down. They used my own family, my exes, Malika's father, their family. These are the people that they've been using against me, my fucking neighbors. Just random people from Montserrat been working against me, trying to bring me down forever. because of what I'm doing today, because the person who sent them after me, they knew who I was about to become. I unite the nations. I am the people's medicine. And we got Atlantic Ocean, diamonds, and Rastafarianism. So yeah, I traveled over the Atlantic and I'm still bearing diamonds. And I'm a Rastafarian. Happy. Okay? So this is about me and Montserrat people. I'm winning. Bitches. It should be obvious. You can't stop this. And neither can all your bumbleclad friends. So don't even fool yourself. These people who are telling you that you're not good enough to join their evil regime, they can't do what the fuck they're paying you to do either. So you're all shit. You're all crappy criminals. The ones from America, the ones from India, the ones from Africa, the ones from Jamaica, the ones from Argentina, just the ones from Europe, wherever the fuck y'all come from, you're all shit. You wanna stop me? You can't stop this. And that's why they wanna fire you. Because they see you haven't made any progress. And they're so glad to blame you, Montserrat. They're so glad to blame you because if they really wanted to and if they could, they would have taken care of the problem themselves. So don't let them fool you into thinking that you are the reason why I am still here. You are not the reason why I am still here. God is the reason why I am still here. So neither you nor them can stop me. Let's make that abundantly clear. I'm not going to give these evil people the power to feel like, say, they're more professional than you. They're fuckery too. Y'all want to blame somebody for your fuck up. You're so glad to be able to blame these Montserratians for the reason why I'm still here. They are not the reason why I'm still here. It's not because they're terrible at their secret agent, whatever the fuck you want to call it, their criminal behavior, why Chanel is still here. Chanel is still here because God. So all y'all together can't do shit about me. Tell the people them that. Tell them the truth. It don't matter who you send against me. Y'all can't stop me from doing God's work. Tell the truth to your whole crew. That's why you can't stop me. That's why I'm still here. Because God has been upholding me and using me all this time. And God will continue to uphold me and continue to use me forever. And I prayed for everlasting life inside of this body so bitches get used to my fucking face. Yeah. I used Craig and Jackai against me. Got them fake them death. Craig and Jackai faked their death, took on a new identity, and was working for these fucking criminals, trying to kill me. Karen Lioness Allen is helping them. Mr. Allen, Jackai father, he is the one who started Jackai on this journey. Maybe Karen was already part of the bullshit because it was a woman who told Mr. Allen about using me and sacrificing me. So when Karen came from America, it's like they sent her for me. Wayne is a part of their crew. Lil Wayne. But Lil Wayne didn't even know what the fuck they were using him to do when they're trying to use him against me. He don't even know what the fuck he's caught up in. He's just carrying out instructions. You ever notice how Jaquan look like Lil Wayne? Look at Jaquan and see how Jaquan look like Lil Wayne. They're all a crew. And many, many others that I've mentioned before. In posts years ago on my Facebook. It's all there. I've been keeping records. I've been talking out about it from since the beginning. It started in 2008 and I started speaking up about it in 2009 when I heard that Craig went missing. And I have never stopped. Not knowing at that time that Craig was part of the fucking Kill Chanel crew. Destroy Chanel crew. Craig is now calling himself Azim. The last apartment that I lived in Harrow and Wheelstone is his place. He make himself look like he kind of Indian whitey kind of vibe. Jacky kept a black look, but he became more light skinned. I took pictures of these people. They're on my YouTube. You can see their new faces. And I'm looking at Craig like of all the fucking faces, it's just like in the movie The Tourist, bruv. Of all the faces that you could have chosen, you chose that fucking face. You're an idiot. Jacky chose a good looking face. I don't know if they still got the faces there that they chose. They could have changed them face again. But I guess that's why this deck is about to come out. So let's see. Let's read on. It's not Montserrat people fault why y'all can't conquer Chanel. It's God fault why you can't conquer Chanel. You want to blame somebody. You're too happy to blame the Montserratians to make everybody around you think that it's because of them why I'm still here. It's not Montserrat people them fault because you can't conquer me either. None of y'all can conquer me. Tell them that. I wasn't sent here to be conquered by you. I was sent here to fuck up this system. Because it's time. God appointed me and God anointed me. Tell them that. Tell them the truth of who I actually am. Tell them the truth of what I actually am. I'm the equivalent of Moses. I am a saint. I'm not perfect, but I'm a bumbleclot saint. My record clean. Because all the days of my life I've been trying to keep myself holy unto the Most High God and unto myself by respecting myself, not subjecting myself to terrible situations as long as I'm aware of it. I am Chanel the Unconquerable. You can't touch this. I'm not a regular chick. I never was. Don't fucking try and make yourself feel better into believing that I am. I am not. And you know this. You trying to fool talking about these Montserrat people, them fault why I'm still here. Eh? It's Montserrat people, them fault why I'm still out here just fucking up the system. It's not Montserrat people fault. The subject matter was God. Bitch. Who gonna check me? Who gonna stop me? Y'all didn't know who was in your presence. Y'all saw me and y'all took me for a regular chick, but that's my fault. Because I've always prided myself on making myself look like a regular person and going through the regular human struggle. Because I have no problem with not being on my throne. Because it's not the physical perception that determine who I am. I am royalty from the inside. My outside don't have to show. I don't need all them riches for me to be royal and regal. I'm a warrior princess by nature. Nature's design. Always been. Your problem is when y'all look at people to determine their value, you look at their physical world to determine people's value. Our true value is who we are without all of our things. That's when you know who someone truly is. If you feel like nobody without your things, you are a nobody. The most valuable things in life are that which money can't buy. Sincere love, sincere kindness, sincere courage. List them. That's how you value a person. Not by where they live and how much money they have, or even what they've accomplished so far. I've been in the hot seat for many years. You see how I shine. In spite of. Outnumbered. Ridiculously outnumbered I am. I don't care. With God on my side, y'all are like, So monstrations as shitty as you are, don't let them blame you. It's not your fault. It's not your fault why I'm still here. It's God's fault. God has been protecting me. Everybody looking for somebody else to blame. It's none of y'all fault why I'm still here. It's God's fault. I wasn't meant to be conquered. Because God put me here for a purpose, and I'm living in my purpose. Even at the risk of losing my life. I am who I am, and I'm going to continue to be who I've been called to be. Get used to it. Y'all were in the presence of excellence and you didn't even know it. But it's my fault. I take accountability for that. And it's God's fault. I'm a humble woman. I'm not arrogant. I'm only arrogant when y'all want to try and make me feel like I'm nobody. I have to fucking pop my collar and show my ass to let you know that I am the fucking bee's knees. I am a bag of chips. I say all that and a bag of chips, or however the fuck they be saying it. I am that bitch. I know I am that bitch, but I don't have to go around behaving as though I am that bitch, because I'm a humble bitch. I love being a humble bitch. I don't need to always be seen and heard, and I don't need no attention from anybody. I'm quite fine. I don't want nobody to praise me and worship me. I don't even want men to like me like that. If I don't like you, don't like me. If you like how I look, enjoy the view and keep fucking walking. If I don't tell you I like you and I want you, do not approach me on such terms. I will come for you if I want you. I'm that chick. You don't get to choose me. I choose who I want. I choose which man I want. That's how I'm built. I'm not looking for attention or praise from anybody. I was quite happy doing what I was doing in obscurity. But y'all want to come try convince me as if I'm trash. So I had to tell y'all, I know I'm not trash. Okay? So let's just drop that shit right now. Like, Don't fool yourself. I know I'm not trash. So if you think that I thought that I was trash, I want you to know right now you're wasting your time, your energy, your breath. Okay? I know who the fuck I am. I tell you who I am. You don't get to tell me who I am. Y'all don't get to determine who I am because I know who y'all want me to be. And I will never be that person. Because I'm just not that person. You don't get to walk your show and run mine. You don't get to live your life and live mine. You mad? I look like a punk to you? Because I'm nice, you think that that automatically means I'm a fucking little punk? I'm a walkover? Sure, all of y'all are shocked. Y'all couldn't have done what I did. Y'all couldn't have be living this life that you have created for me. Eh? Suppose you were the one to be treated the way how y'all were treating me. Made me an outcast in society. Group up. So many of you, thousands of you group up trying to intimidate me. How many of y'all would have fallen long time? Eh? How many of y'all would have buckled and be of no use to yourself or anybody else? And y'all got the nerve to try come exalt yourselves over me. Eh? Bitch. Please. We are not in the same class. Okay? We are not in the same class. We are not made of the same stuff. I come from good stock. You need my help. In spite of you trying to kill me. You need my help. Y'all didn't even know what y'all were trying to ruin. Eh? How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look and help? I have the power to change the world in a positive way. And the right people, they don't mind. And the wrong people, y'all don't fucking matter. Stop being a lazy dickhead and a lazy bitch. I don't give a fuck. I've earned the right to fuck this whole shit up. Yeah. You persecuting me was me paying the price and earning the right to fuck y'all all the way up. You've done your piece. It's my turn. Yo, Universal lies on my side. What? What? Yo, the more y'all fucked with me, is the more power y'all were giving me. What you know about them mathematics there? Eh? What you know about them alchemical elements there? Eh? Y'all done built up so much fucking karma, Rev. God's just like, Chanel, just do whatever you want. But me, I'm too smart to do whatever I want because this is God's project. You know, I'm quite happy to be the instrument because there's so much going on behind the scenes, and it's like, I don't really want to hurt the innocent people because I know that some of y'all deserve my forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? And I want to forgive those of you who deserve my forgiveness. I want to forgive you. But I have to figure out which of you deserve my forgiveness and which of you need to fuck off. Fix this fuck all and fuck off. Alright, so let's see what's the message from this deck. The criminal. Okay, so the subject matter is the criminal. Let's find out. Because I'm not all boastful and shit with my status. Y'all think that I'm not who I say I am. Can't even kiss me teeth properly. Yeah. That's good enough. Idiot. Okay, so let's check this one because it came out kind of weird. Feels correct like this, but it feels weird like that too. I knew it. It's because it's in the reverse. All right, let's see where God is going with this. So we got criminal. So we got specific marks on the body, cuts, bruises, moles, shit's been removed. I guess this is how you spot. Specific marks. So even if it's not on a body, if it's on a body of people, like on a group, there's specific marks. So we got aged 11 to 20 years, but that is in the reverse. So the question is, why is that in the reverse? What is God trying to say with that one? Let's see the underlying issue. Fake birth certificate. Well, that's the reason why it's in the reverse. So somebody is not the age that they're claiming to be. So somebody's claiming to be a child, but they're not. 11 to 20 years, that's a very young child. But they're not. Because they have a fake birth certificate. And they are fluent in multiple languages. So we know this is a secret agent. Let's see, vaccine. So vaccine is like preventative medicine, but in a vaccine, you got the actual harmful element in the vaccine. Okay, so you've got the harmful element, but in small doses. Okay, let's read on. And we got soil and disguise. So we got age over 300 years because they wanted a new life. Interesting. So God is talking about somebody specific here who is pretending to be someone who is aged between 11 to 20, but they're actually over 300 years old. Y'all think I'm talking shit when I say I'm gonna be 100 and 200 and 300 and look like this? Shit, I'm stopping the clock right here. Okay? I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because I always say, if people who are 60 can look like they're 40, then that should never stop. You can be 100 and look like you're 40. It's how you take care of this. But whoever this 300-year-old criminal is, we need to pay attention to specific marks on their body. So even if they change their disguise, there are specific marks on their body that's gonna still be on the same place. Okay, so even if they had like a mole or something and they remove it, there's going to be telltale signs, unless they wear like makeup and stuff like that. There's going to be telltale signs that, yeah, this person had this mark here and now you have the same mark in the same spot, in the same shape. You're about the same height as that person. Your skin color may look different. Your hair, it look kind of different, but so this person is pretending to be a teenager when really and truly they actually are 300-year-old. Okay, so let's read on. Wanted a new life. We got police, male. Okay, runaway, secret society, age over 500 years. So this secret society been around for 500 years and they've been around for 300. Okay, we got age, birth to 10 years. So something specific about up to 10 years ago. Oh, female. So this person was a female. Okay, hang on. Let's read on. Thug life. So this person was a female thug. And they ran away. And they flipped it. Filipino card coming out as flip again. So they ran away and flipped. So somebody who is now presenting themselves as a male, an 11 to 20-year-old male, they're actually 300 years old. They could be part of the police, okay, or some sort of policing system. Runaway, secret society. Oh, so this person is here to help me. They're here to run away the secret society that's been around for over 500 years. So this secret society been established for hundreds of years. And then up to 10 years ago, this person, we got female, thug life. So up to 10 years ago, this person was a female living a thug life and they ran away. So I still don't even know if it's a male or female. Right now it's a male, but up to 10 years ago it was a female. Okay? But this person is here to run away the secret society that's been around for far too long. It's not me. I swear I'm not 300 years old. I saw myself grow up. Okay, I remember myself as a little child and growing and growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. So I know it's not me. This is a new incarnation. Even if it's a reincarnation, I feel like it's a reincarnation, but this is new for me. I was actually a baby. I know myself. So I've only been around for 45 years now. So it's not me, I swear. Okay. So whoever this is, God wants me to know that they're here. Okay. They wanted to flip it. They wanted to flip being a female thug because of their reputation. They wanted to live a better life because their intuition was telling them it's time to stop living like that. So this person is basically a rebel. Okay. Listen to your intuition. You're on a mission. So now this person have a more worthy cause. We got cashless society, Chinese, and does their energy seem familiar? So there's a soul recognition energy there. Then we got DNA manipulation. So it's like this person manipulated. So what? Is it somebody that I know? Ooh. Okay. So it's somebody that I'm supposed to recognize. So up to 10 years ago, this person was a female thug and they ran away. And they flipped the script because they want a better reputation. So now they're actually going to be helping me. Okay, interesting. Okay, so, okay. Okay, that was a message for me. now this person, okay. All right. Interesting. Okay, let's move on. Oh, oh boy. So imagine being around for 300 years, bro. Imagine the things that this person has seen and experienced. Okay, let's read on. Let's see what else. I'm gonna do this one and then I'm gonna quit. Y'all don't need to worry about the decks that don't get read because God knows what it's doing, okay? And I'm following instruction. I'm always following instruction. I'm not going to not do what God has asked me to do. So if I decide to terminate a reading, I have divine permission to do so, okay? So maybe God made me take them out as a ruse for those who would try and infiltrate the message, you know? Because you know me, if I have to go 3 hours, I'll go 3 hours. It is not about the time for me. If I need to get up and stretch, I'll get up and stretch. If I need to stop it and do a part 2, I'll stop it and do a part 2. But if it doesn't feel important, then I leave it alone, you know? So we're going to do this one, and it feels like that's the completion. Alright, so the subject matter of this part of the message we got, they're in love with someone else. So somebody's in love with someone else. Okay? This will be talking about a person or a group. We'll find out in a moment. Okay, so the message is your heart is still open to them and be brave. Let's see the underlying issue. we have a cheater? Oh, I say it was the subject matter was they're in love with someone else. Your heart is still open to them. Be brave. 11 to 20-year-old. This must be about somebody else. Well, the underlying issue is someone is a cheater. I guess this is my and unsure, and they're fearful, but they want to build a life with you. We got love spell, a period of celibacy, because this person is a destiny thief. It's hard, but they are worth the effort, man. Fuck that shit. Exactly. Part ways on good terms. Yeah, fuck that shit. Fuck that. This person is not worth it. Yeah, don't try and convince me. Shit. I'm not looking for no love right now because the people around me, they don't know what the fuck love is. They don't know what love is. They know to use the word love. Your heart is still open to them. Be brave. No, it's not. Okay, maybe just a teeny tiny bit. But it's enough for me to say fuck off. Yeah. Because the rest of me is like, oh, hell nah. Part ways on good terms. Bye-bye. Yeah, I'm not looking for no quote-unquote love right now. I'm good. I'm fucking fantastic by myself. Because if the person coming into my life isn't going to make my life better than it is when I'm by myself, you do not need to be here. And my friend, you don't make my life better when you're in it. So you need to stay out of it. Thank you, but no thank you. Bye. You can stay over there with your unsure, fearful self. I'm not interested. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.